I'm here again in Navi Mumbai at the DY Patil Stadium for the three women's T20Is between India and Australia. What do we look forward to in those games? Number one has to be Grace Harris, the return of Grace Harris. She's always part of the T20I setup of Australia and she is hungry. She looks like a beast ready to be unleashed. On the eve of the first T20I, she was seen batting in each of the practice nets which were adjacent to the center wicket, and she was hitting them big. She was depositing them into the stands, and the workers who were preparing for the T20I series had to be cautioned. Every time she hit a ball off her bat, shouts of watch went along. So, as I say, watch for Grace Harris and her magic at DY Patil Stadium through the series. For India, all eyes will be on Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain. Her form is a bit of a concern. She had one good innings in that test match against England at this very venue where she scored a 40 odd before being run out in an unfortunate manner. Will she turn her form around? Ahead of the first T20I, India was scheduled to practice under lights, but Harmanpreet said that on that morning of the eve, she had a longish batting stint with the coaches. Nobody watching, but she said that she felt good and she has not felt out of touch. So, will we see those runs come off her bat? And more importantly, will she be able to lead India to a T20I series win over Australia? Next up, India's power hitting. It's been a concern for a while now in white ball cricket. We saw that even in the ODIs. But in T20Is, there is Richa Ghosh who's batted at 5, as we saw against England in the series last month. And there's also the option of using Kanika Ahuja, a wonderful finisher, bats left-handed, and she can hit a big ball. And we saw her play only in the first T20I against England. Will India be tempted to give her more games? Will India's power game put on a good show, a bigger show in what seem to be batting conditions at the DY Patil Stadium? We need to keep an eye on that. Lastly, the spin combination that India go in with, because traditionally we've seen them go with two seamers and as many as 3 to 4 spinners. They have Shriyanka Patil, they have Deepti Sharma, they have Saika Ishak, and I'm guessing that we will see the three in action more often. More importantly, on the eve of the first T20I, Grace Harris wasn't really timing the left arm spin, be it of Jess Jonathan or the throwdowns that Shelly Nishki was giving. So a cue there for India to try Saika Ishak and bring her on when Grace Harris is in the middle. So lots to keep an eye on. We'll catch you here after the T20I series.